Okay, so we're still going in with the 3.25 millimeter hook. I was using this one, but it definitely did slow me down. Prior to that, I was using a 6 millimeter hook, and it just kept fraying and getting caught up into the yarn. This one does it, but not as much. And I don't know if it's because it's a metal hook versus the plastic, but yeah.
That marriage doesn't need as you are. And I said, Keisha, don't be doing all that cussing because I'm working on my mouth. She said, well, bitch, you know I'm a. I said, yeah. Curse around here. Okay, I'm sorry. That is not okay. I need to work on my cussing too, though. You ain't working on it. I know, I'm not. But I need to, though. I do. Because, like, every other word is like, motherfucker, shit, blah, blah. You know? How do you feel about cussing, though? Because I've, first of all, been cussing my whole freaking life, but only you've seen her on Power, you've seen her on BET, MTV, VH1. She is a rapper, she is an actress. Straight up killed her role, by the way, on Power. I'm like, wow, she went from rapper to actress and killed it. Like, there was not a beat miss. This is my girl. Her personality, new mother, new wife. She is married. You're married? I'm married. You're a wife? I am. I met this girl probably about a decade ago when I first moved to Atlanta. One of my first friends. You guys can go on YouTube and look at art. We got mukbangs. Yeah. We got. I'm about to say get ready with me. No, we don't. No, we don't. We never got ready together. Let's do it. Let's make one this weekend. Right. Let you know. Oh, okay. That was a hell of an introduction. Yeah, but you're amazing. Thank you. You're really amazing. And y'all have been, get light skin Keisha on the pod. Get cat. Y'all done text so many people. It's like, give me a minute. Right. People got schedules now. They got kids. I'm the only one that's free. Yeah. I have a child. Yeah, I have a child and a husband. So I got her on the pod, y'all. She's epic. She's amazing. If you don't know who she is, you've obviously been under a rock. She is one of the biggest millennial black women in our culture to me. Like, from social media, she was one of the social media rappers and musicians that took off when we started social media. It had to be at least a decade ago. Mm-hmm. When did you start? When did that all start? That probably started for me maybe, I want to say, we were just talking about that. Maybe like 2014, 2015. Vine days.
Vine days.
Like,
what was your first viral video?
Burnt pussy lips. Burnt pussy lip, burnt pussy lip, burnt pussy lip.
I don't even think I knew that. What were you talking about?
Don't know. Nope. I have no clue.
I'm like, what does that mean?
I was the voice behind it all. Them going viral. Because tonight
is the night that I die for you. Okay.
Come on.
We're not gonna get through this.
We're not. That's why I say you should have me last.
I was like, it just plays.
Exactly.
It's like, you hungry? Let's order some food.
I don't think that's fun.
I need to be closer to you.
No, you don't. I know you do. Please stay over there. That is crazy. Like, B. Simone has this thing to where literally, like, you can't. I have to be careful of when I make her laugh. Because it's like, girl, she's gonna swing on me. Like, she's gonna
every time I make her laugh.
She's gonna pinch
like,
something. Like, literally, I'll be like, ah, guess what? Shit. Okay. We good? It's like, wait, she's good.
Is that a little Berkey?
It is.
Wow, you got money. You have a Birkin behind you. She has a Birkin back here, y'all.
The older ones. Too.
Yeah.
I've had that for a little minute.
So let's talk about the journey.
Okay.
I've had that for a little minute. You didn't always have a Birkin.
I did it.
Let's talk about Are you from Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Decatur.
Atlanta.
You period. Exactly. Oh, I was finna turn up. Yeah.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Yeah. East side stand up beach.
Don't shoot at
them.
them.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is my friend, y'all. This is my friend. It's like, cause I literally put this on TikTok the other day. I was like, when your friend tell you to pull up, drop the pin, pull up, and you be on the way, but you can't fight. I said, that's me. But Keisha going, I'm like, call Keisha or Vina. Those the ones that's gonna ride.
Yeah, it's like, you finna come to watch. I'm gonna come to watch.
I said, I hope it's settled by the time I come, please. Because I'm not going to think. I hope it's talked out, please. Like, by the time I arrive.
Over, please.
By the time I arrive.
I've already called the police.
To me, they're on the way.
That's crazy.
She is the crazy one. Her and Vina are just nuts. But I do want you to take me through that because I want to get to you being a mom now.
Yeah.
How I've seen you transition.
Yeah.
Obviously, still crazy, still fun, still wild. Your personality. I think that's one of your gifts. I know that's one of your gifts.
It is.
Your light is one of your gifts.
I agree.
You haven't lost that at all. Like even seeing you on the Impact ATL, which we will get to.
Yeah.
I told you I was so proud of you because you showed up as your true, authentic self.
Yeah.
I just love that about you. But in the midst of you still being wild, crazy, fun, goofy, we still have that parts of us. We have changed so much.
So much.
You are not the same person you were when I met you.
Nah.
And thank glory be to God.
Okay.
We have grown. But
Amen.
some people we see, they're still in the same position that they were. We've had to detach ourselves from them. We've had to move from them. We're like, I cannot stay there.
Yeah.
You know, so take me through that journey of when you started music, how your music took off.
Yeah.
The opportunity you got through Power. Just take me through your journey.
So I started music probably in like, I just kind of like started playing around with it probably around like 2015, 2016. And then I went viral in 2017 because I was like, add us easy, you know, we finna add up on these songs.
I remember that.
Period. That went viral. That was honestly the video that like took off.
That was 20.
Fast forward to like 2018, the song, and the thing is, I did end up quitting. I ended up quitting. And I hit rock fucking bottom. I'm not gonna lie.
After you quit.
Yeah.
So what made you quit? If you weren't like financially stable, or if you weren't there yet?
Yeah. So at the time, I was staying with a friend. And I would pay her.
Okay.
So at this point now, like, you know what I'm saying? Now I done got into it with my roommate's sister and all this other stuff or whatever. So now I got to get up out of your shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For my peace of mind. Yeah. But I didn't have
stuff be happening intentionally though. You don't see it in the moment.
Man, it's like when I tell you God is like he can't be played with. He cannot play with him. You better not doubt.
He ever moving the pieces like a puzzle.
And you be thinking like, why is this happening in the moment?
Yep.
Now I see why.
Now I see why.
Now I see why.
I couldn't have stayed there.
Literally.
Stagnant.
Some things like, and it might hurt you. The thing is, it's like, it's always like, you know what I'm saying? The moves that he might place you in, it might hurt you for a minute. You might be literally down and out and you be like, oh my God, like, why am I going through this?
You don't understand it.
You don't understand it. But it's like, he always sets it up to where it's going to make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For you to see. And if you choose to not see, then that's your fault.
That's on you.
That's on you. Because he put so many signs in front of you.
Did you always know, like, were you always the one that's like, I know I'm going to do music. I know I'm going to be successful. I know I'm going to be famous. I know I'm going to be rich. I know I'm going to hit all these milestones and all these goals? Or were you just like one step at a time? Like, you didn't know. Or you were the person that's like, I know. Like, I always knew I was going to be right here as, like, Skin Keisha.
I always, like, even when I was younger, I always knew that I was going to be somewhere in the entertainment business.
Okay.
I didn't know what I was going to necessarily do, but I knew that I was going to be famous. I'm not regular. I'm sorry. I knew that I was not meant to be, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was going to know me.
Yeah.
Because of my big personality, my humor, just the way that I just, like,
you're like
always, exactly. And, like, people, like, gravitate towards me naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I was going to do or how I was going to do it, but I knew that's crazy. I was just talking to Coca about that yesterday. Because I said, you know, looking at some people begin to be stagnant in this world. And I was just like, it's crazy because I never said that I was going to be just, okay, I'm just going to do the regular, go to school, graduate, get a job. You know what I'm saying? I was never going to do that.
You're always different.
I always said, I've got to do something. I know I'm going to do something. Something, somewhere, somehow is going to find me. I don't know how.
Even when you hit those milestones, it's like, okay, I'm balancing the balance between being grateful, like, okay, I hit the million, I hit the milestone, I got the token, but wanting more.
Yes.
It's like God still has that fire inside of you, even when you hit those milestones. I still want more. It's never a stagnant thing.
Yeah.
I can say I'm complacent with, like, my peace and my financial stability. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
But we always want more.
Yeah.
That's what separates us. That's the difference too.
Always want more. Always want more. But it's like, in the midst of me, you know what I'm learning to do now too, though? In the midst of me asking for more, I always stop and just be like, you know what, God, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so thankful. You know what? I don't even have nothing to ask you.
Even if you do nothing else.
Exactly. I don't even want to ask you for nothing else because I've been asking for a lot. Yeah. I just want to tell you that I'm grateful. And also because I want to sit in the fact that I have came a long way.
Yeah.
I have come so long. Like, and again, like with the whole hit rock bottom situations, my options, you know, I could have went and lived with my mom, but I didn't want to. My mom already had other burdens. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to be another burden. And also, like, our situations wasn't always right. You know what I mean? So, it was not an option for me, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was not trying to be in that. I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can't do it. And also, too, like, me and my mama, we good when we got space between us. You know what I'm saying?
How's our relationship now?
We're great. No, we've always had a great relationship, but obviously, you know, sometimes when you grow up and, you know, things happen and y'all, you know what I'm saying, mom and daughter, like, you might have got into it with your mama a couple of times or whatever. You like, man, listen.
Yeah.
I can't deal with this. Like, I need my space.
And I'm grown now.
I'm grown. I need my space.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I had to really just kind of like figure it out. I had to sleep on a couple of people's couches, sleep on a couple of people's ear beds. You know what I'm saying? Sleep in a couple of hotels. That's where me and Coca, we grew our friendship stronger. Yeah.
Well, I was your friend during that season.
Yeah, you were.
Wow.
But I didn't tell.
You didn't tell. I didn't know until after.
Yeah.
I didn't know until you came out of it.
Because you know what's crazy about me, though, is that I remember going through those moments. I never sat in it to where it was like I put it off on other people. I would literally be around you. We could be out. We could be having drinks.
No
we could be literally happy as hell. Whole time I'm like, I don't know where I'm about to stay tonight.
Was it I don't want to be a burden on somebody else, or was it an embarrassment? Or do you think a little bit of both?
As far as
just like your circumstance, your situation. were you ever embarrassed by it, or were you more like, I just don't want to be a weight, I don't want to vent to people, or was it both?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a really good question. I've never thought about that.
Okay.
I think it might have been both. It might have been both. And it also might have been like, I'm a real person. I'm a person that's really big on trust. So
Can I trust?
can I even trust
With
you
my
to even be
vulnerability.
able to vent to you about what's going on with me?
Man.
You get what I'm saying?
Man.
So it's like the closest of friends that I had to me, they didn't even know that I was going through this. And one of the girls that I was like cool with, you know what I'm saying, at the time, she did know. But turned out like she was a weirdo. So it was just like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not telling nobody else.
I can't
Nothing.
tell nobody
Yep.
this. Yeah, because you wasn't genuinely happy for me. You know what I'm saying? When I seen you go up and, you know what I'm saying, or you do certain things, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, and you got your spot and all this other stuff or whatever, I was happy for you. I was supporting you.
Yeah.
So then when I finally turned around, things started turning around, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's, again, that's how me and Coco's relationship, our relationship got, our friendship, because, you know, we've been friends.
She talking
for
about
so
her
long.
husband, y'all.
My husband, period. And so our friendship got stronger because he was like just always like looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? And we just always like talked. We always talked on the phone. And then like he was always like so like optimistic, very hopeful, very just, you know what I'm saying? And I was very like that too, but it was a lot of things that I just didn't know. So I was kind of like scared to jump out there. And then, long story short, I remember that when my manager at the time, Jay Rich, he called me and he was like, you know that you have like $4,000 in an account from one of your songs that streamed.
That gives me chills.
Because I was literally
that
had
amount
nothing.
when you have nothing.
I had nothing.
You feel like that's the jackpot, baby, and it is.
It is.
It is.
It was. When I tell you, my heart sank. I said, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "You got like 4,000."
I meant that.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that. I know that.
I commend you on that though, because there's been so many different times, and it's like, why are people like attacking her out of nowhere?
And Keisha gonna call you good? I'm like,
Yeah, right. They're like, fuck them people.
That's what she say. F them.
Because you know what happens though is that people talk so much shit, but then next thing you know they see you and it's like, oh hey Richard, hi, how are you?
You was in them comments.
You was in them comments trying to get likes, trying to get clout. You don't even really feel like that. You just on a bandwagon just to try to hate me because you see somebody else saying something.
Yeah.
That's not even how you really feel. And sometimes, honestly, how I went viral, I started saying shit that people be thinking, but they scared to say.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. I'm not living for you. I'm living for me.
Do you remember our videos in the car?
Yes.
Those are crazy.
Stupid.
We have to pull some of the. I have to find some of those.
Excuse
we were talking crazy. Nuts.
Sick.
Nuts. Sick.
I be like, what is wrong with us?
Nothing.
I've seen V go through it too.
Go through it. We've all had that experience.
And I've said things. I be like, people like, I've seen recent people are saying things about me. I'm like, why are people just coming out? Y'all, like, my thing is like, I'm like, okay, obviously, you look at these girls and they've obviously come from here to here for a reason, because at one point in time, y'all was embracing them. So what is the switch now?
What is the switch up?
Why y'all been with what they be on? Y'all see what they been on? Y'all see what the content is? Y'all see how they are? Y'all see who they are?
We've been doing the same thing for a decade.
Exactly. What's the switch up now? Oh, because y'all see somebody else. Y'all just want to hop on the shoulder. Y'all just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just want to say something.
Yeah.
Y'all just want to have a problem with something. Or maybe you just not happy in your life, so you want to attack the next person that's confident within themselves. Fuck y'all.
Okay. I'm finna stop right here. I think this is 14 rows. I need to do, I'm trying to think, do I want this? If I want the beanie to fold over, it's gonna definitely have to be longer. But if it just does this, I think I need like 2 more rows. Yeah, so I think I need like 2 more rows for that. I'm gonna end up doing that off camera. I'll probably hop back on later. I need to give my arm a break. This is definitely a workout. My shoulder hurt. Thankfully my wrist doesn't hurt, so that means I found a good position for my hand and my wrist, so my wrist don't hurt. But now the pain is right here, and it's a workout, and I don't want to overdo it because these are uneven now. This one hurts, this one doesn't. But I'm gonna take a break, so I'll probably hop back on live later, or I'll hop back on, well, I'll definitely be hopping back on tomorrow. So to see the finished product, you could tune in tomorrow. And to see more progress on the baby blanket, you can tune in tomorrow as well. And then I will be starting head warmers, a head warmer. So, but I wanted to wait until after I finish this one, because head warmer and fingerless gloves, because I was thinking that with this, probably some fingerless gloves would be cute to pair with those as a gift. Yeah, so I'll hop back in later.